All right, good morning. Good morning. How's it going, Donovan? Coper, Predator, Glossio, good morning. Let's do a quick audio check. Excuse me. I am coughing. Get some water. Let's mark these levels out. Right there. We have that. We have this wick down here. Just looking for obvious wicks. Obvious wicks. That's all we're looking for. And last but not least, all the way down there. Let's see if we have a... We have a new day opening gap up here. Kind of just been chopping in that gap. What up, Prakash? Good morning. So this is the new day opening gap. Kind of like right there at it. I don't even know that I'm going to leave that there. I guess I will. Yeah. It might get a little... I don't want it to get like too murky. All right, let's look here. We got the London high, or, well, yeah, London high. Right above that 420 level from yesterday where we kind of rejected. Yeah, relative there. Not much. Looking for obvious kind of wicks here on the way up. Come on. There we go. Just going to mark these areas out. And then we still got that gap up there. So I don't really know what to expect today. We're kind of in the middle of no man's land. Maybe we get like a sweep of the Asia low. We can look for a long out of that. Omnius Futures, how's it going? Arden, good morning. John G, good morning. Let's take a look at the news for the day. Let's do a little refresh. It looks like we have 3-star consumer confidence news at 10 a.m. So consumer confidence at 10 a.m., 7-year note auction at 1. I mean, that's really it. Couple of 1-stars in there, but I don't think those are going to do much. Let's take a look at Mancini's levels for the day. What is his levels? Plan today, 6042 support. Defended once, keep 7082 alive. Let's mark out 82. 6105 up next. Got that marked already. 42 fails, we dip back to 1620, which is the magnet from yesterday. Excuse me. I'm going to drink a little bit of water here. Good morning, Anna. So it looks like we might want to work our way back down and run the Asia low, which is completely fine with me. And we'll see from there. Potentially run the Asia low down there. I did take a trade pre-market on my Bulenox funded account. Actually, a couple trades. Some scalperoonies. We're up 208 on that account. $208. I actually do kind of want to adjust something on the copy trader. Let me do that. I want to be a little more aggressive with the Bulenox account, so I think I'm going to take it with 2 minis. Instead of 1. I know that kind of doubles the risk on it as well, but I'm okay with that. Let's check the copier. Seems fine. Pips Hunter, good morning. Max, you're the best and know everything. Let's go. Let's go. Max knows it all. Nothing wrong with that. So let's kind of see what happens here at open. I'm thinking maybe a sweep of this 219. Sweep of the 219 area possible. And then we'll see what happens from there. Good morning, York. Expect nothing. Yeah, you never know. That could be a good point. Are these equal? Nope. Off by a tick, looks like. So we'll see what we get here at open. Kind of expecting a move down to the 219. Got about 6 minutes. ES back to the VWAP here. Back to the VWAP here on the ES. Let's see if it holds there or not. All right. What up, Francis? Rob, the scalper in the house. So kind of pushing back up here. Again, I'm kind of looking for maybe a sweep of the Asia low there. ES back to the VWAP. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen at open. There's no clear kind of direction here. I mean, as far as bias today, I mean, I still think we're bullish, but that doesn't mean that we can't pull back, right? Doesn't mean that we can't sell down. I don't know. I'm really kind of torn. Looking at the hourly, it's, you know, kind of a little bit of a tough read here. We really haven't went anywhere overnight. Just kind of chopped sideways. Nice push up yesterday afternoon and then just kind of, or yesterday morning, and then just kind of chop. So I do think we fill this gap up here eventually. When and how, I don't know. Maybe that waits for FOMC. I don't know. But for now, we're just going to kind of play momentum and go from there. Push up here on the 25 candle. What up, Mud? Sideways till the end of the week. It could be. Very well could be. Andy, how's it going? Good morning. Yeah, I mean, we could just be trading in a range until then. ES trying to break out here. Nasdaq going with it. That 925 candle causing some movement. back to the new day opening gap. I don't really think that gap means all that much, but I figured we'd put it there. Looks like we're probably just going to open up right inside it. So we're just going to see what happens here. What do we leave here? Anything? Nope. Didn't quite get there. What do you guys think? Up or down at open? Up or down? I really don't know. Sideways. To the right? Up or down? Yes. Donovan says up. Yeah. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Holding the PP for dear life. Yeah. Everybody thinks up, so seems like we're going down. Seems like down it is. If everybody thinks up, down it is. Down goes Rocky. That's how the market works, right? Whatever we think, then we go the other way. I tend to agree, though. I do think a VWAP touch push up into the 330 kind of makes sense there. I think this wick up here at the 330 kind of makes sense to maybe run. Let's see. Full port short, do the opposite from the chat says. All right, Rob, let me see here. Let me see. Yeah, if we get below the 290 here, it could be a waterfall down. Could be. All right, let's see if we hold this area. Got a little over a minute and a half from open. It does seem like this area needs to be ran at open. I mean, leaving those wicks and stuff up there kind of makes you feel like we're going to run that. So got about a minute here till open. Let's see if it wants to run back through those 310s. Retest the VWAP up there, 323s. We'll see. I do kind of think that makes sense, but it may want to sweep the lows before it does any of that. So full port to the Asia low. Pip, I tend to agree, but design has a good point. Only goes up. What up, Mad Moxie? Good morning. I don't know. We'll see here. Hard to know, really. Hard to know. 30 seconds. Let's see what happens. See what happens. I think a rip into the 320s kind of makes sense. 325s. We hold the 90. If we lose the 90, down we go, but otherwise we should rip. We should rip higher here. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and we're off. There's the push into the 310s. Left another wick there. Didn't quite get through it. Should pop it this time, though. ES holding up there at the 56, 57s. Decent volatility here, though. Should push through there. Should get through there this time. Let's see. Getting rejected right there at the 312. Push through the 310s. I don't know if it needs to go any higher. We'll see. Tapped into the gap. Let's just kind of see what happens. Yoma, how's it going? Good morning. I want to see a push through the 315 here. There we go. Nice little push through the 315. Sweep of liquidity. Oof. Look at this run lower. Man, I want to short here, but this is moving way too fast. It's going to just hit. Yeah. Yeah, it's allowed, Bashar. You do whatever you want there. Heading towards the Asia low. So VWAP touch, and then, so you guys were right. We did get the VWAP touch, and then just a dumpage probably into the Asia low. I wanted to short here on this momentum through these gaps, but like so hard just to get in. Obviously, it would have been like an immediate win, but no way of knowing that. Hard to get in there. I mean, I guess you could have jumped in on the 30-second chart. Could have. But it would have been a very quick entry. So we're just going to see what happens here for now. We're just waiting. Just waiting. We'll push back up there. $219 is the Asia low, huh? We'll see what we get here. Good morning, Trader 33. Kind of want to see this thing continue to push down here. We'll see what happens. Trying to push back up there. Yes, back up to the 51. Kind of your first presented gap there. So we push back through the lows. Looking like that's what's coming up. See if this thing wants to continue lower here. I don't know. Back down to the 250. ES approaching the low there as well. Get back below that low, maybe we get a little push down. We do have 10 a.m. news, Future Trader. Good morning, Clarity. 3-star 10 a.m. news, consumer confidence. I think if we get back below this low here, that we get a fast run into the 219 area. So there's below the low. Watching the ES, it just made a new low too, 45s. Support down there at 42 on the ES. So let's see if we hit the 219 first. All right, let's see what happens here. Swept that. Let's see if we get a nice inverse out of this. We'll see what happens. Long after the sweep. Yeah, Pip, that's what I'm going for. So we'll see what we get here. Obviously, there's already a 30-second opportunity. $20-point gap. 30-second chart, the gap's a little smaller, but 13 points. So far, not getting any kind of a bounce. Nothing V-shaped in here yet. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if we close above this. If we close above this, we'll take it. It's kind of scary because the stop is so big. But not much we'll be able to do about it. We got a fixed stop, so we'll have to kind of be nimble with an entry. So yes, below the 42 there. Let's see. Did we run the Asia low on the ES yet? Did not. So we did not run the Asia low. We would have a bullish SMT right now. Asia low down there at the 32s. Time for some action. We'll see if we get action. All right, this is I hate like how big, like I like the 20-point gap, because if we make it through there, chances are we probably do just go higher. But the problem is with a 20-point gap, you close up here, next thing you know, it pulls back and tests, and then you're just left out in the cold there. Could still just get stopped out with a tight stop like this. So we'll see what happens. Oh, pulling back there. Still doesn't look like it wants to go. Next level down, really 21,095. I mean, do kind of got LR here. Not really much holding this up. So again, if the ES doesn't hold the 42 level there, we're probably going for the Asia low on the ES as well. So first touch of the 20 here is going to probably push us back down. If it gets above the midway point, I might enter before it closes above, which is not traditionally something that I do, but that would probably be being a little too aggressive, so maybe I won't do that. We'll wait for the close. And if it stops us, it stops us. At the end of the day, this is a good setup. So if it does trigger, The only other thing I don't really love about it is like there's no clean break even. Like the target, we would hit our target before we ever hit the break even. So I'd probably have to wait for it to go 10 or 12 points and then just go break even on my own. So, but it looks like we are getting a manipulation leg, which might give us an entry with a smaller stop. I mean, so far, there's nothing you hear that you can do. Looks like the ES is wanting to go for that Asia low down there at the 30. Let me mark it out, see exactly where it is. 32.25, currently at 39 on the ES. So, oh, do I have the... I don't know why my pivots weren't on there. So it's like ES pushing down to the 36 right there. Do kind of have a more reasonable gap here. It's not as obvious, but... Oops. Let me do that. See what happens if we get a nice bullish reaction off that 32.25 level there for the ES. So pulling back here 180s. Not much to do at this point. See if we get a push back above the whole number here, maybe that 205, 206 area. Let's see what we get off that area if we get a little push back up. You got the 9 sitting right there as well. I'm not going to take it. I think that probably works if you get a push back into that area, but you also kind of have an untested wick there as well, but and a bearish fair value gap. So, all right, ES about to run the low here. Let's see if we get a nice reaction out of this area. Down to the 33.75. $32.25 is the Asia low there. So ES didn't quite run the low there, kind of just bouncing off the pivot point there. Yeah, I see that, Yoma. I'm not looking for a long right now. I'm waiting for the ES to run the Asia low. Although there's an SMT here. Dun, dun, dun. I'm actually about to enter an eval short here. So I'm in an eval short, targeting the equal lows. Dun, 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 dun. No, I didn't see the equal lows, but I wasn't going to take it anyway because the Nasdaq, because the ES didn't sweep the Asia low. I was going to wait. All right, so I'm going to go break even here at 190. So I'm break even there. Target 173. And ES ran the, I'm going to take it right there because ES just ran right through the Asia low. So I took it right there on that eval, up $1,500. Or wait, what are we up? $1,420 on that. You did have a 30-second short opportunity here. We're just so low. I mean, it probably works, but all right, I think it just ran through there. Did it run it by a tick? I think it did. Yeah. Ran it by a tick there. Yes, bouncing off the 23. It looks like ES wants to retest that 20 level. The ES pushing back up off the 23. You do have a 30-second. I mean, are we just going to continue down? It does look like the ES wants to test that 20 level. Pip Hunter, yeah. I think we did. I think we did inverse the 15-minute here, but I mean, ES ran the Asia low, just went right through there, so it does kind of make you lean towards just being bearish, does it not? Did you take the short, Yoma? Just too far. I could take this here, but stop would have to be there. It's too far up right now. That might have been the spot. All right, this is interesting. We never closed above on that, did we? $21 there. Touch of the 21 pulling back. Yes, push back up into the 32. It's kind of waiting. Not much to do so far, just waiting. Do I try this if it closes above? News at 9. Yeah, we are in the macro too. I want to take this, but now it's pushing up so far. God dang it. Now it's invalid. Just entered long. Let's go, Pip. Nice job. Could still take it here. The pivot point up here, though. I don't know. If we pop the pivot, I might take it. I don't know. I don't know, though. If we pop the pivot, we may take it. ES reclaimed the 33 there. Just passed a few. Let's go. Yeah, there's an activation fee on Take Private Trader. 130. All right, I'm in. And of course. Come on, go. All right, just going to take it there. Not going to be greedy. So $238 there across the 20 accounts. Woo! That one almost stopped me out. Did you guys see how close that came? I knew it was going to go. I just didn't want to fight the pivot point. I was trying my best not to move the stop there. I did like the fact that we were about to form an OB. So I thought I could trail my stop to here, but I did not want to move the stop after what happened yesterday. So just did not want to move it. All right, looks like we got slipped on some of the other accounts. We're only at 188, 193, but we'll take it. We shall take it. $173 on some of the lower ones. Yes, because of the market exit. That's okay. 188. And then the Bulenox is up 584. Let's go. You're off trading Jacques. Let's go. Nice job. Yesterday the copy trader messed up, Max. I took a 20 points trade, and it took me out of my follower positions. And then this is a good target, by the way, 291. That should be your target. Took me out of the follower positions and left me in the main one, and then it reversed my position once it hit the target. So would have got the full feel there if I was just a little more patient, but you guys know my patience level. You know my patience level. I really wanted to get in down here, but that boner candle just, I mean, like it didn't all, I either have to jump in on momentum or not. And I realized I jumped in here. My thought process here was we tap back into this imbalance here. And if we are in fact bullish, this should hold. So it pulled back, almost got me, and then went the way we wanted it to. All right. So if you guys are keeping track, that's 12 out of 14. 12 wins out of the last 14 trading days. That's pretty solid. So 12 green days in the last 14 days. Can't complain. And yes, I know I took short profit, but gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So I'll show you guys the P&L here. This one, so we're only on day 2 of trading this after taking the payout. And you can see we're already back above the buffer. So, but we do need to get to, 1,200 in profit on this account in order to, so we got to get to 27,300 to take a payout on this one. So we need another $575, something like that. And then this one's less than $100 away from a payout. $169 away from a payout. And then that one we just took a payout on, so that one's back break even. That one's $6 away from a payout. That one is $350 away. That one's $6 away. So we have 2 accounts that are $6 away. I don't know. Should I go for the $6? You know what happened last time I tried to go for the $6? We got punished. Oh, yeah, and then Bulenox. There's news right here at 10 a.m., guys. Be careful. Bulenox, we are $900 away from a payout on Bulenox. There's the target. So Bulenox looking good here. Should we go for the $6? Probably be the smart thing to do, huh? Use micros, get the $6. So, is Canada now the 51 U.S. state? Nah, it's not. It's not. All right, here we go. I think this boner's, well, let's see. No, nothing. Yes, back above the, or at the 42 level. See if it pushes through there. The opening candle up there is a pretty good target there, 320. New week opening gap there, kind of opened up right inside it. We're going to switch over to our evaluation now. Let's delete. And then drawing tools. There we go, 10 a.m. Pushing us up, pushing us up. It's funny how my viewers drop off as soon as I take my funded trade. You guys ever notice that? Maybe you don't pay attention to it. I literally have like 30, 40 people leave as soon as I take my first funded trade. They're out of here. They're like, oh, he's on an eval? We're out of here. We're out of here. The degeneracy has begun. Maybe it's because I don't degen on my fundeds, but we've learned our lesson doing that. Full port or bust. That's right. Oh, look at this thing go. It's always good to outline a trade, take it, and it work. You know, I took short profit there, boo-hoo, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Yeah, laying trades, I know. Even though you shouldn't copy, we don't recommend it. You guys want to see my executions on this account? Let me show you guys the executions. Let's show the trades on this account here. This is the eval. We took some trades this morning on. We took a little short here, scaled there, took profit there. Then we reshorted this gap, took a little heat, and then took profit there. So up $1,500 or $1,400 on this account. $1,405, pretty big size. Do I have anyone Topstep code? No, there's no code for Topstep Room. I mean, if you want to use anybody's, there's not really a YouTuber, like a small one that I could suggest. So I just go with Cammy, I guess. Cammy Capital. Just go with Cammy. It's fine. He's a nice guy. I'm going to kind of keep my... I'm going to start taking trades that when I switch over to this account, we're going to start taking like EMA bounces and things like that. Just logical trades. So... for new users, it's like 20% room beats. If you use his link. If you're eligible. ES pushing up here. Right now, Nasdaq has ran the highs. ES has not. So I would expect us to take us even higher. Potentially 423. Let's see here. So if we push into the 423, ES is about 4 points off the high, the 930 candle there. So let's see what we get here. Would like to, probably should pick up another eval. I would like to start working on some take profit traders. I really want to get these take profit traders passed and get these accounts. I probably should work on some Bulenoxes too, but I don't have any fresh evals from Bulenox. I need some to reset. I got some that'll reset at the 90% in early February. Or they need to, I don't normally worry about Bulenox because they have the 90% sell so often, but right now they don't. So, good morning, Neo. How's it going? Should we try to get the, should we try to switch over to micros and try to get the $6 that we need? Let's do it. Switch over to micros, try to get the $6 that we need here. How come I don't see micros? I don't even see micros. Anybody have any? Let me try to disconnect and reconnect. I'm not seeing micros on my Apex chart. Kind of get a pullback into the 327 area. I might take it. Actually, I'll go ahead and put an order there. I'm going to put an order here. Okay, now it's there. All right, so what account needs the $6? 121. All right, what is $6? Doing good, Yoma. Took a winning there. Yes, they do, Neo. We took the winner, Yoma. We took this long right here. I longed as soon as this candle here turned green. I took a long, and I took it off at like 10 points. I was waiting. Obviously, well, it turned into an IFVG right here. We already had this one below. I really wanted to get in down here on momentum, but chickened out. So, but I need $6 to get a payout. I need $6. How many ticks do I need for $6 on 3 points, 1 micro? Is it 12 ticks? 12 ticks, 1 micro? Let's see here. Micros, 12 ticks. It's 20 cents a tick. Yeah, I think so. Well, no, it's $2 a point. So it's 50 cents a tick. 50 cents a tick. $3.38. I'm going to try it off the $3.38 level here. Come on. Oh, shoot. I got to make sure. This is not good. Goodness. Rip it. Come on, rip it. Hit target over here. Oh. So we had a better entry over here. Way better entry. Did we hit pay? Guys. 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 4 cents? Y'all's math is wrong. I said I needed $6. Y'all gave me $5.96. Oh, man. Although, to be fair, I don't know if I get one more tick. I don't know if I would have got one more tick. Oh, my goodness. So, I mean, how do I get 4 cents? I have no idea how I get 4 cents. Oh my goodness. I mean, how much do they charge for a micro? 3 ticks, 1 micro. Are you sure? Fish lips. Are you sure? Fish lips. All right, if we get a close above here, I'm going to jump back in. I'm just going to mark it in. Try to take the 3 tick. Man, if we're 4 cents away, if we're 4 cents away and we don't get it, just saying. You want to send someone on tilt. Oh. I want to wait for this to close above, and then I'm going to take it. This will be an inverse. We are delivering from a fair value gap. We'd have an inverse above. Problem is there is an SMT at the highs, a bearish SMT. I don't know what happened there, fish slips. I have no idea. I mean, I don't think I got slipped. No, it says I actually got 14 ticks instead of 12. I mean, that's what it shows. I mean, maybe there was a spread. Yeah, I guess it does say 13 ticks. I don't know. Yeah, we got the confidence. The math is hard. It is hard. I'm going to need to do it one more time, guys. So what did we say a minute ago? We said 12 ticks. So we actually need 13, or do we need 14? I don't even know. I don't even know. All right, here we go. I'm going to take it right. See if we close above. Close above that line, I'm jumping in. And I'm going to manage it just like a normal trade. All right, I'm in. All right, I'm out. Let's go. Yeah. We're over by 44 cents. All right, we got to find the other one. Now, how many ticks do I need on this other one, guys? Oh, shit. Almost didn't change the account. Oof! I just jumped in right there real quick. Did I get it? Ha ha ha! I just jumped right in right there on that spike, and we got it. So two accounts. One account at payout there, another account at payout. So $1,000 we can add to the payout list. Let's go. All thanks to the chat's math. You guys are excellent at math. I don't doubt you. Thank you for your math help, chat. We got it, fish lips. We got it. Oh, barely. How does one finish $4 from or $6 from payout? I guess I should know where my payout level is, huh? So this inverse was clean here. Straight to break even and 19 points. Even though it was a little bit high, this is still a good trade. Still a good setup. You could target the 423 here. It's already giving you 20 points off the actual entry here. I mean, look at that. 20 points off the actual entry. Even though the entry was a good, decent amount above. Stop on this one was actually reasonable too. All right, what are we up on this MyFunny Futures? $1,526, not bad. You know, I should just shut this account down for the day. We're up $1,500. Should we continue to press the button on it? I don't know, probably not. Yesterday we were up $1,500. I don't know if you guys saw, we ended the stream not up $1,500. We ended the stream like $300 because we kept pushing the button. Continue to push the button. Let's kind of see what happens here. Looks like Nutty bought the top over there, and then he pulled back, stopped him out, and then ripped back through his target. Over there at Patrick's stream. So I'm going to look at Take Profit Trader here. I may get another Take Profit Trader account. Do-do-do-do. ES approaching the highs there. Kind of, I guess it did run it by a little, by just a couple points, couple ticks. All right, I think I'm gonna take another Take Profit Trader. I'm gonna go ahead and buy another Take Profit Trader account here. I'm gonna go with the 25K again. Let's get the 25K. Oh, I need to make sure I put the code in. Got to put the code in right there. Get the discount. Can't forget the discount. Yeah, Take Profit Trader does have the activation fee right now on this deal, which is still fine. You're all in 205 on the account, but with the no daily loss limit, it's not bad. Oh, did I already? I might already had a Take Profit Trader account. I don't even know. I think I might have already had an eval. Let me see. I did not so far. All right. I don't have any clarity. We had one couple of, I think I got one like a week and a half ago, and I degened it. I was up maybe like $250 on it one day, and I don't know, I went on tilt Thursday or Friday on that one late in the afternoon. I actually, as stupid as it sounds, I thought I was trading a take profit eval. I didn't realize I was on that account, and I was taking trades at the end of the day, and yeah, it got me. What up, Oracle? How's it going? So, just stupid. It's completely stupid. I mean, even if it was an eval, still stupid. So those are expensive evals. Expensive. I do want to get maximum accounts with My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, and Bulenox. I want to add some more accounts there. The goat in the house. Oh. So let's go ahead and do this. Hulk, smash the like button. Let's go. $5 from Trader Oracle. You the man. You the man. Drop a Uniman in the chat for Trader Oracle. There we go. We appreciate you, Trader Oracle. What is my payouts today? 3,000. I can't even see it. 3,158. All right. Payout totals. January. So we're at $4,158 now. All right, let me see here if I get this stuff. All right, here we go. Page 12. Still just making new highs. I mean, there's not really anything going on right now, guys. It's just pushing higher. If you're not already in, it's kind of tough. You can try to buy the pullbacks, but for now, we're going to wait. I mean, it's just pulling back. It is bouncing off the 9, kind of riding that 9 the whole way up there. Tradeify sale knowledge hub is 30. Well, I don't know if it's still $35. I think it is. Yeah, through tonight. $35 for any size advanced, or is it the advanced accounts, right? $35 any size. Yeah, any sale that they have, if you just use the code MM, it's going to give you the best sale, the best deal. I don't have like a private sale or anything like that because, you know, I don't know. They don't really. I reached out to them a few times trying to get some giveaways, and they basically were just like, you know, oh, we'll see if we can give you some accounts, blah, blah, blah. You cannot, Anna. Yeah, Nutty's on Patrick's stream, yeah. That he is. Yeah, Nutty took a loss there, and Patrick's over there kind of ribbing him a little bit. Telling him what he should have done differently. I know Nutty does not like that shit. He's probably like in his mind, he's like, shut the hell up. But he didn't want to tell him. He didn't want to tell him. Nobody likes to be told what you did wrong if you took a trade. You know, like, you could take constructive criticism, but at the same time, like, you don't want to just take 5 minutes of saying, like, why did you take the trade here? I was like, I think he longed, like, right here. Pulled back, stopped him out, and then obviously went. But all right, got 7 minutes here until the initial balance is set. So ES at the 6070. Next level up, the 82 there on the ES. Pushing through the 70 pretty strong here. 506 is... We kind of marked that out yesterday as buy side. No, actually, I don't know, man. We could push all the way. I mean, like, this thing could just keep going. Probably doesn't, but it could. I mean, do you just long until it doesn't work kind of deal? Just take longs until it doesn't work? No trades? Yoma, I thought this was decent. This is like a B plus setup, this little inversion here. It's like a B plus. Not really sweet liquidity, but it did deliver from a fair value gap. Kind of retested the opening print. 930 opening print here. So kind of retested the 930 print to the tick, actually. Wow. No, wait. That's the candle. So retested the opening print. Inverse off that. We're indeed bullish. You have liquidity above. That's okay. Again, this one was okay too. Stop was reasonable. You put in an OB right in the center. Why didn't you take this one? I know it's the second entry, but it is the most obvious. So, yeah, this I think is a B plus setup. It's okay. It's fine considering where the ES was. ES still had not ran the high. The short, the 30-second short, I thought was kind of low, but you mentioned the equal lows, which in hindsight makes it pretty solid. Like this here. Like, again, to me, this is another B, probably B plus setup. We swept liquidity. We delivered from this gap. Nice momentum on the close back below here. I guess we didn't really sweep much liquidity on the pushback up. But we delivered from this gap. Same thing. You had equal lows below. So that would have been almost a 20-pointer. Would have been 20 points? Ooh, it would have been 20 points. Now, I took that one on my eval. So there we go. 440 tapped. 506 up next. I wouldn't mind this even for a little scalp long. Got the 9 EMA kind of creeping up into this fair value gap. I still have not tested the 9, but I've been using it. It seems pretty solid. You don't like to take trades so close to red folder news? I don't know. This one was okay. We're in the macro. I mean, I think this one's all right. 954, it hit the target right before the news. But if you're looking for 20 points, you would have got it, I mean, almost immediately. 2 minutes. I don't know. I should have held that one longer too, but didn't. I can understand only wanting to take A plus though. I mean, I think it's fine. I think this one here is A at least. It's a second entry, so you can't say it's A plus, but it's fine. Yeah, I think it hit like 959. It hit the target. Hindsight's 2020 also. You know, if you're looking at it in hindsight, you're like, yes, I should have took it. Well, obviously I didn't hold it for the 20 points either, so I should have held it. This thing is just going to the moon, guys. Straight up. Look at this thing go. I think my entry was like right here. My entry was like right here. Only 230 points up. Yeah, trading mints, I agree, but it is okay for a scalp. 5-point stop, 6-point take profit. I think it's okay for a scalp. Actually, you could just kind of go 1-to-1. So, you're 2 minis long. Let's go. Nice job. Well, it wasn't that weird. Yoma, this is the thing. Like, I've seen this happen so many times, right? I've seen this happen so many times where we pull back, we rebalance this gap, right? Right here. So, off this gap rebalance, if we are indeed bullish, once this candle opens green, once it opened, it pulled back, or it opened green, and I just entered, and my stop was 10 points from there. Almost got me on a pullback. Almost got me. I think I entered right at the close of this candle, but it almost got me on the pullback there. 3 ticks away. So, I don't know. Once we rebalance this gap, I think that it just at least makes it back to that high. It just, I don't know. It's just an instinctive thing there. Obviously, if I would have waited for the close, would have taken less drawdown. Actually, would have taken the same drawdown. So, I don't know. I agree it's a little bit unorthodox or different than how I normally trade, but I don't know. I didn't think it was horrible. So, I mean, it wasn't I don't think it was an I think trade. We inverse this. It's not, you know, I didn't wait for the inversion. But to be fair, your stop would have had to be 20 points at least on that. I don't know. Could have waited for a retest. Candle to turn back green. If we did that, yeah, that might have been the play. I don't know. I think it was okay. It's fine. 40-point take profit. Oof. 40 points is kind of steep. 20-point stop. I do like that. I mean, there's been 40-point plays for sure. Recently, 40-point plays to be had, and I am going to take this up here, which seems crazy, but again, 5-point stop. Just going to look for a reaction, eval only. Yeah, it's tough with the 10-point stop, Yoma. That's why I feel like I have to change things a little bit with that 10-point stop. So I'm like, I have to change things a little bit. So again, if this doesn't work, it's fine. Oh, let's see if we got our Take Profit Trader account yet. We could take this on our Take Profit Trader if we got it. We did get it. 2740. We'll take it after this. See if we get a nice quick reaction here. Tagged in. There we go. I'm telling you guys, this 9 scalp is a thing. Like, it's working way more often than you think it does. Up $1,646. And that's with a 6-point stop on this type of trade. 6-point stop. $740, I think, is the, yeah. Let's clean this chart up. Mark out these levels. We might feel that gap today. Oh, I think I could just do this. I forgot. There we go. Oh, this is something. I'm looking at something here. No. What about this short play? What do you guys think? I don't think I'm shorting. That would be a short entry right there. That's the close. Stop to break even down here at 426. 10 points, so it's also a scale spot. Double bottom. All right, there's stop to break even. So if you did take the short, that's stop to break even. And then I think this wick down here is a really good target. It's in the new day opening gap. But chances are you probably just get stopped. Right there at the 21 EMA. Let's see if it wants to get through there or not. Oh, we're back to payout land, people. Back to the payout land. We just got to keep this train going. Only $4,000 this month, but we're very, very close on the other accounts too. I think probably another 2 or 3 days, we should be able to get a Bulenox payout. And then, I mean, what do we need on these other ones? I mean, we're within like $150, $250 on these other ones. Yeah, $240. So another $250 trade, and we should be banging like 10 or 11 more payouts. Thank you, Predator. 10 or 11 more payouts, I think. If we hit another $250 trade, that'll put us at $9,000 for the month. The goal was 10. If we get the Bulenox there, then obviously we'll hit the $10,000 goal this month. Next month's goal is going to be $20,000. And then the following month's going to be $40,000. So you just got to keep it going. I'm looking for $3,600. John G, thanks, Anna. And I'll take out $1,000 at $3,600. $1,000. All right, I'm going to long above the 9 here. If we close above the 9, I'm going to long. Got to close above the 9. So that would have stopped you out break even. The recess of the 9 there. Rubber band man. That's right, Pine Tree. We got to get there. We got to get there. Yeah, 53.6. I take out 1,000. That leaves me 2,500 in drawdown, John. Then over the next 10 trading days, you just got to make another 1,000 at minimum to take another payout. Which over the next 10 days, I'd like to make 2,000, and then I could pull out the max of 1,500, and then you just keep recycling. Keep recycling those payouts. Same thing on, same kind of thing on Apex. My first payout, I'm going to take out 10,000 out of the first 20. The second payout, I'm going to only take out 10,000 again. But then the third payout, I'm going to start taking out $20,000 at a time. Start taking out 1,000 instead of 500. So the idea is to make $1,200 or $1,300. Only take out 500. Make $1,200 or $1,300. Only take out 500. Make $1,200 or $1,300, and then start taking out 1,000 at a time. Leave yourself a $2,500 buffer. So that's the idea. Sergeant Buttface Focus. How's it going? How's it going? All right, I may take a little risky trade here. A little close above. All right, I'm in. Just looking for 6 points here. Nothing crazy. Yeah, I don't love where the stop is. Yeah, I probably should have waited for that. I'm going to jump back in here. Double the size. Revenge trade, if you will. Revenge trade. Double the size. Just close your eyes and wait for it to hit. Hit your stop or your TP. Booyah. Booyaka. Yeah, I don't like that entry there. I should have waited for the retest of the 9. We closed above. Stop was right at the 9, which I didn't love. I was unwilling to move it. So, up $110 on that. Topstep VIP is for suckers. What is the VIP anyway, Buttface? Tell me what it is. What is the VIP? I don't even know. Very important people. Nutty is currently in a long. I will update my expenses today as I just spent $75 more. And also, I think I spent around $100 2 days ago on a My Funded Futures eval. I didn't put that on there, and one reset for Bulenox. So I need to add that to the expenses. I'll do that at the end of the day. Keeping up with the expenses and the payouts this year. I do think that's a good idea. I think I saw Nutty do that first, maybe. I think it's a really good idea. It's for a bunch of suckers who like to water time being broke. Who likes to... Oh. I have no idea who it is. I'm interested to see 0 Day J on Topstep TV on February the 4th. That will be kind of a fun watch. Oh, waste time. I don't know who it is. I'm not sure. Nutty's long here. I can't see where he's long from. I think somewhere around 450. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, right around 450. Patrick looks concerned. So he's long 450.75. Very big stop here, though. He's got like a freaking 63-point stop. What is he on here? How many micros? 1 micro, 1 mini, 2 minis. He's got a 63-point stop. I know that's probably just like a mental stop, but still. You feel mentally exhausted? You decay from watching others win, and I'm just sitting here waiting. Yeah, that's the thing, Yoma. That's one of the things. If you notice, what did I tell you? I started this a few weeks ago, right? Or maybe like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. So I was kind of going through a little rough patch right there in November. What did I stop doing in the morning? I don't turn on any other YouTuber until I take my funded trade. That way I have complete focus in only what I'm doing and not caring what someone else's bias is or what they're doing. So I have all my focus on the chart. I do listen to music, but that gives me, and then once I take that trade and I'm on an eval, I can multitask pretty well. But then at that point, I'm okay with turning on another YouTuber and just kind of listening if I want to and getting my entertainment. But first thing in the morning, music only. Go with what you think, what you feel. Don't worry about anybody else. And then after you take your win, loss, or your break even, then you can pull them up and watch them. That really did help me. I stopped watching people. It really did help me. And it's not that I was listening to what they had to say, but it is, like sometimes if you're like, you think one thing and someone else thinks something else, it might make you question, especially if they're two different things. It might make you question what you're doing. It could make you question. I don't know. Little 1 minute trend line here. Kind of holding it. Little overshoot there. But yeah, especially Yoma, like, you and I sometimes we're doing the very similar strategy, but sometimes we take different entries. We have different thoughts. And I wouldn't want to, you wouldn't want even me messing with, what you're thinking. Actually, boo, I don't know. If this doesn't get back above the 9 there, this thing probably just sells down. Do we have equal highs here, though? Yeah, I don't know. This kind of broke through that little 1 minute trend line here. I think that the retest of the whole number is probably more likely here, unless we get above that 50 again. Let's see what happens. Doing good, Jason. We hit payout on a couple of them. We're up $1,000. Yoma, you won't be on my stream. I mean, it's fine. Take your play first and then jump on a stream. Jump on and listen to someone. Listen to a little music. Just let it have your concentration. And then move to a stream. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I just feel like, especially the statement that you just made. You say you're kind of frustrated watching someone else win, but you're waiting and being patient. You know what I'm saying? But we're up about $200 across 20 accounts, Jason, and $584 on one account. $1,506 on an eval, $1,586 on another eval, and $110 on this eval. This account that I'm on right now is an eval. I think we retest the 400s down here. I think it's much more likely we retest the 400s, at least the 410s. So I don't like this for nutty. And I realize I took a long here, but I'm just looking for a bounce. Bounce area kind of around the 370, maybe 380 area, but potentially kind of like right in here. Man, this is an interesting spot here. Yeah, Bashar, it is. And then there is a 30-second potential long here. I mean, technically on the 30-second chart, it's an A setup. It's too high in the leg to really be A, so we call it B. But it is sweeping liquidity. It did deliver from a fair value gap. ES did retest the 70. I might try this. Maybe we try it. We probably, I don't know if we can try it with this short of a stop, though. Watching the 30-second chart here. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. The reject right there of the 21 and the 9. We'll move this up to a 10 and a 10. I'm going to need it to be there for this. All right, 30-second is almost about to close. Dirty close on the 30-second. It did not close clean. All right, I'm going to take it anyway, even though it didn't close clean here. I just get my face ripped right away. Looks like it. Push through the 440 is going to be the break-even stop right here. Kind of retest that 1 minute trend line. All right. Moving the stop up to here, reducing my risk. I want to, it's got to get through. I need to take this off here so I can see. Yeah, it's like 1 tick away from my break even right there. You know what? If this, I'm not going to let this go back red. Nope, not doing it. I'm getting out. I've seen this story before. It comes 1 tick from my break-even stop. I've seen this story before, and I remember how it plays out, but I don't like it. All right, so now it would be break-even. Let's see if we would add a different result. This will be my take profit. Let's see here. I would have 1 tick my take profit there too. I know this thing's going to pull back and touch that 9 again. So I would have got stopped out there. I was thinking about re-entering off that 9. I do like that we closed above it. ES is at the highs. Oh, man, I missed it. I think I missed it. I think I got it in there too late. All right, we're in. On like the 3rd or 4th touch, which is not ideal. Come on, Ripper. Get back up there. Oh, well. Might just stop us out. Yeah, it did. Again, I don't know. He gave us the entry there 2-3 times for the 5 points. And I didn't have the stop in. I didn't have the take profit in. So down $50. 3 minutes on the ES. Yeah, ES, I mean, still looks like it wants to touch the 82, but I don't know. We'll see. That's Mancini's next level up. That's the next level up. Oh, on the 30-second? The 30-second fair value gap on the ES. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't usually watch the gaps on the ES. I just watch the levels on the ES. Down $45. $45. Maybe one more sweep of this wick. You can maybe take a little stab long. You could, potentially. You do have an SMT here. ES made a new high. Nasdaq did not. Did it make a new high, ES? Oh, no. Never mind. ES did not quite get there. ES did not quite get there. What's the stop here? Still think it's going to go. All right, I'm going to try it. A little retest of the EMAs there would be nice. Otherwise, we'll just eat the loss. These are just I thinks, and they're not working. Down 250 on this eval now. Oh, what was that, Max? Perfect pine tree. I mean, I tend to agree. Pine tree. I think it might go down. I mean, the 9 and the 21 did just cross. Max is mad at me too. 423. Let's go. Looking for a bigger move. I mean, if we get through the 50 EMA here at the 400 level, this thing could go down quite a bit. Could retrace into the 360s. Kind of make a lot of sense. Maybe like... I don't know. If we lose the 50, it's still in a tricky spot for me because right at the whole number. Might get short with you, pine tree. Still above the 50, though. Gonna go break even at the first target there. ES pushing the highs though, so it's not a good look. Maybe. Again, we're still above the 50, so a little risky here, but we're gonna try it. We gonna try it. ES approaching. Oh, is initial balance set? It is. Good morning, Robert. ES is at initial balance right now. See if we can't push back down. Just looking for a little 6-point push down. Yep, not going to get it. Not going to get it. If we kind of break above the... Yeah, I don't know. ES breaking through the highs here. Yes, breaking back through those highs. I kind of want to short again. I kind of want to. I mean, if we break this trend line, going to see some degeneracy here. Kind of breaking out of that 1 minute trend line here. Let's see if it goes. Got back above the EMAs. See if it rips through the 45s. Give it a little space here. There's a big SMT here. This thing could just rip lower. Really, it could. Really big SMT here. It could just rip higher. Or rip lower, I mean. It could go higher too. Yes, right there at the initial balance. Really got to pop it for us to go, which is not... Breaking above there. I don't know if I should target higher or not. Technically, this is the end of the low resistance run. So I'm just going to take profit there. Still down $200. You wait 2 minutes before I enter anything. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Top of the hour here, just pushing. So still down $200 on that account. Still going here, 457. Is it going to make a new high? ES just passed through the 6082 level, or testing it right there. Next level up, 6105 on the ES there. There we go. It's ripping higher. Headed to making a new high. Probably just didn't have a big enough stop there, but I don't like having a 20, 30, 40 point stop. I'm not a fan of that huge of a stock. Pushing up there, kind of holding that 50 or 75 area, little top there. Might look for another spot to take a couple of little scalperoonies. What up, Timbo? Yeah, we green today, Timbo. We had $1,000 payout today. Two $500 payouts on APEX. On APEX. So I did a poll the other day about the prop firms, like which prop firm should I use, which should I get codes with, or should I get codes with prop firms I'm not trading with? And you guys said yes. What prop firms specifically are you guys looking for me to get a code from? Anybody have any suggestions? Anyone have suggestions? Let's see if we get a little bounce here. See if we can get back to break even on this. Day traders. I already have day traders, Francis. MM is the code. I already have day traders. But I do have that one. MM is the code. I don't know, Bashar. What did you say? Tell me. I don't remember. Wait 2 minutes. You said wait 2 minutes, Bashar. And stopped out. Oof. I kind of want a short. Why not? So day traders we already have. Who else? Who else we got? Oh, I'm still in. We haven't really even closed below yet. Let's see if we can get through the 50 here. Yes, through the IBH there. Big SMT here. Really do have kind of a big SMT here. I don't really want to put my stop. I wanted to put it at the bottom of this candle, top of this candle, but the 9 is right there. So, oh, you took profit? Oh, come on. Yes, kind of holding up there at the IBH, actually. I want to see the ES lose that IBH there. I'm watching here. I might close. Do I add? I don't know. Do I add here? I don't know. I don't love where the ES is, though. It's the problem. Yeah, I probably should have just got out there. Yeah. What the heck? Let's say get out of there. Too many misses. Too many beeps. All right, you might see a full port here in a moment. Might see a full port. You might see a port of full. I mean, I certainly shouldn't, but might. All right, we're in here. I'm going to take one off there. And looks like we're going to probably blow the account. Got to hit our first target there. Otherwise, the account's RIP. Yeah, Pine Tree. That's what I did yesterday on my eval. Kept yipping, like, yeeting it around until I gave my money back. Today, we don't even have money. And we're kind of yeeting it around, too. Let's see if we get a push here. I kind of want to... Should I take that on up to the... Yeah, let's take it to the wick. That would normally be my break-even spot anyway. Come on, push it through there. Just going to leave it right there. It either hits or it doesn't. We'll go break even if it hits the first target. What's the target? 15 points. So that's 369. I could actually probably take it off there for like a break even day. If we took all three off right there, we'd be break even on this account. Yeah, just waiting. We'll see if this thing wants to pop through there. Got 2 minutes left in the, or 3 minutes left in the macro. Well, 2 minutes technically. So if we are truly bullish, it should go. Gonna lock some in here. Just got to reduce risk here a little bit. I don't really want to blow this account up. Want it to go. Could be a little more patient with it, but it's taking its sweet time. Push it up there. Get it back above that wick. I think if we get back above that wick, we can go. All right, we're just left in one here. Just left in one here. I just feel like it should have went already if it's going to go. We're at the end of the macro here. I do think if we get above that wick, we go, but quickly. See if we get a push into the 80 here. That's back above that wick. We want to see this thing just go. I'm going to lock in like 5 points. See if we get above this. I want to see a really decent expansion above this wick here. Don't want it to just kind of wick above it and come back. We want to see it expand. Expand. I'm going to trail this up to here. Locking in 13 points. I want that push into the 90, or push into the 80. Need a little burst here. Come on, go. Get up there! Be a sweet girl. Go. It's holding up here. Like, why does it do it to me? Why does it do that to me? Womp, womp, womp. Down $390 after that trade. All right. Got to get smart here. Can't keep taking these high risk trades here. I don't know. I should have been more patient on this one. I mean, 20 points on 3 cons right there would have gotten me, obviously, back in the green. But see kind of what happens at initial balance. See if we get a push above, a little retest. We'll take that. Just stop me out just to go. Look at that. Dirty. She's a dirty girl. Ah. Do we end up with an SMT here and just sell down? I don't know. What do you guys think? Or do we pop through and run to the 506? What do you guys think? You think long still trading mints? We're getting a pretty big red candle here. After sweeping lows. Yeah, it could. I have this little 1 minute trend line here now. Kind of hanging out right there at the 50 EMA, that trend line is. Do we look for a bounce there? Maybe. Maybe. Do have a gap there as well. Could wait. I mean, I wouldn't mind longing here. Or we'll long above this gap. One or the other. This is like a B setup. We might fill the fair value gap before longing. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we could pull back, that's for sure. You know what? Man, I kind of like this long area. Probably going to take the long above the 9 here. If I was paying attention to the ES there, I would have taken the long down here. Yes, back to the 6082 there. I'm going to long right here. Really would have liked it to get me out of that one too. Come on. Go. Get through there. Want it to take me out of that one just so I reduce risk here, but did not do it. Came close. Probably because I pressed the button so far apart there. See if we can get the bounce here off the trend line. Might blow the account here if we get stopped. Need it to hold, otherwise we're dead. Not a good look. Little overshoot. Needs to go now. Gotta go now. All right. You think Patrick is using Nutty Bar just to sell his stuff? Maybe. What up, Craig? Oh. We start pushing through those EMAs, I'm going to move my take profit up. Let's go, Vince. You the man. Used my code for the Tradeify. Let's go. $35. Yeah, he does swear. Oh, yeah, Jamie. I doubt I'll be there. Oh. I doubt we'll be there. That's Patty for you. All right, we just overshooting the 1 minute here or not? All right, get me out of the first two here. That would be ideal. I did short right into the 50, which probably not the smartest thing in the world to do, but I don't think the stops really matter. Probably blow the accounts. Kind of surprised it didn't blow there. Tradeify is doing $35. Yes. Butt face. Use the code MM. Pass or smash. Yeah, we're probably going to smash. Probably. You the man. You the man. Kind of a bad entry here. We got $15 in drawdown left. $15. Man, we've traded this account kind of stupid. Kind of stupid. Que stupido. Oh, goodness. I mean, if this thing gets through that 50 EMA there, it should go. It's got to get through the 50, I guess. See if it can get through there. Should see a little elevator here if we get through the 50. I mean, ES is already below initial balance, initial balance, so 35% consistency over 7 trading day period. Yeah, I believe so. I believe it's through 7 trading days, 35% consistency, which is good. This means you can make about 12 or 1300 a day and still be good. I'll kind of go over it with you in a second. Let me see if we can get through this 50 EMA here. I want to see an elevator right here down. Test that 400 level down there. The 395 maybe. ES is already pushing lower here, so. All right, let's see if the elevator can come here. Did enter it over here on this other eval. Just kind of targeting that 395 down there. Let's see if we can get it. That would be the run. Actually, you know what? The safe target probably is 407. I think 395 could get hit, but I'm just going to take the safe target here. Should run this low resistance liquidity now that we made it through the 50. We could bounce here at the 70 there on the ES. So I'm going to be aware of that level. I might take profit early. Approaching the 70 there. All right, there we go. Again, I think 95 is a good target, but Tradeify is good, Leroy. I like them. There's no activation fee. Well, actually, I think on the advanced accounts there is. There's none on the growth. But basically, yeah, you got to trade 7 days. 35% of the profit target. Let me see how much that is. I think you can make around 1,200 a day and be good. $1,050 a day. But going good, Matt. We hit a couple of payouts. We did basically torch a 25K take profit trader eval, though. Yeah, $99 activation fee with the promo right now. So if you use the code MM, you can get a pretty good deal there. So on that My Funded Futures eval there, we're now up. I said I wasn't going to take any more trades on it, but I kind of didn't have much choice. We're up $2,291 on that one. I knew this trade was going to work. Well, I had a pretty good feeling it was going to work. I just was not going to be able to take it on this account, unfortunately. So I re-entered it over here. What up, Kid Poker? What you got with Apex? Could we possibly, you know, not blow this account? Probably not. Let me see. I'm in. I only got $15. Dang it. I tried. Do you always have to get above the safety net for payout? Yes, Kid Poker, you do. So how it works is, I'm going to give you an example. I'll show you mine. So on mine, I took a payout here on this account, right? And I'm my first trade after I took a payout was a $400 winner. So I'm already back to $1,497. But I can't just get to $1,600 and take another payout. So what you got to do is you got to take that first winning trade, or you could do the math if you wanted to. I only need $500 right? And if I want to maintain the 30% over the next 8 trading days, then I don't want any winning trade to be more than $150, okay? But since my first trade on this was $400, now in order to meet the consistency, I need to make $1,200 total in profit in order to take my next payout. So in other words, I need to take this from $1,100 to $2,300. And at $2,300, I could request $800 if I wanted to, since I would be $800 over the threshold. Or I'm sorry, $700. So you can either just make $150 over the per day and get it back above 2,600 and take another 500. An average of 150, no larger winner than 150, or you can just trade like normal, which is what I'm doing, because I figure if I'm going for 20 points anyway, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Give me a larger payout anyway. So you got payout when you were over 2,125K. Yeah, that just means that you need to get back to 1,600, but you got to maintain the consistency. So max payout capped at 7.3K. It's just 35% of total payout. You want to keep winning days same practically. You can butt face, but you don't have to. So like I'm speaking in terms of minimums. So if you want to get to the payout the quickest with the minimum amount of money, you don't want to make more than that a day. You make more than that a day, it's fine. You just need to figure out the consistency for that amount. 30% was based on total profit on the account, not when you made the last 8 days. It's whatever. So it resets essentially at 0, Kid Poker. I don't have any right now, Vince. I was trading the 50K straight to funded. So Kid Poker, after you take a payout, you're going to have, let's do this way. So like after you take a payout, let's say you said you had 2,100. So that means that you paid yourself 1,000, right? So you left 1,100 in there. You can't count this. This was already made before the payout. So essentially you start back at 0. So if you want to get, you need another 500 to take another payout. Right? So if you wanted to get to the minimum payout, you don't want to make more than 150 a day over the next 8 days. Now, obviously, if you make 150 a day times 8 days, that's $1,000, right? So then you could take out another 1,000 and do it again. But the point is, if you make more than 150, like I did, I made 400. Now, to maintain the consistency, I need to make 1,200 in order to get to payout again, where I could have just made 500, 150 a day. So it's up to you how you do it. But that's kind of how it works there. But yeah, I went with the 50K, Vince. I like the 25s and the 50s. So you already had a day where you made 350. So just take the 350, multiply that by 3. So you're at 1,050. So that means you need to make 1,050 in total profit over the 8 days in order to take another payout. Once you get 1,050, you can take 1,050 out. That's all it means. I don't know if do they have 25K direct funded? I'm not sure, Sergeant Buttface. If they do, that's what I would go with. I love the 25K accounts. If you guys didn't notice, because they're the easiest to pass and they're the easiest to get to pay out. You know, I mean, my 25Ks, you pass them. They're a 1-to-1. Oh, okay. Yeah. They're a 1-to-1. Right. So you got to make 1,500 with a 1,500 in drawdown. So they're the easiest to pass. And then you only got to make $1,500 to get back to payout. Right. So this one, I need $80 more. You get $80 more tomorrow. This will be a payout. I did reach payout on a couple of them today. We need 169. We need, that one needs 400. I must have already taken, yeah, I just took a payout on that one. This one reached payout today. This one we need 235. This one reached payout today. This one we need 235. So on and so forth. 235. 250. So another $250 win. I think I'll take 11 more payouts. So. And then Bulenox. I do go with the 50Ks with the Bulenox because you can go a little bigger. So I go for a little bigger win on these. And I'm only $900 away from taking $1,000 out of Bulenox. So as long as we can get that done by the end of the month here, by the end of the week, we'll hit our 10K for the month, which was our goal. So we'll see. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I wish that Tradeify had the 25Ks. Tradeify's, I like Tradeify a lot. I think their evaluations are fine, and that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably go with the 50K evaluation accounts once I get the Tradeify accounts. But like, I don't like that I can't trade them on my funded futures, or no, not my funded futures, on Quantower. I have to open my Ninja. So you were down 700 drawdown last Thursday. Yeah, Kid Poker, you were in here, and I was yelling at you like, "Come on, dude! $700 is a lot of money, man." You're like, 600's not enough. I'm like, man, that's plenty, especially trading micros. Dude, I was back down to $1,000 in drawdown. That's why I'm okay with taking the $400 winner. And then I took a $200 winner today. So now I've got another, I'm at 1,600 in drawdown on that account now. So as long as I maintain my consistency, as far as like taking one trade per day, following my rules, no reason in the world that we shouldn't be able to get there and just continue to just to make money and compound this. Next month 20,000, the following month 40,000. Sounds crazy, but watch and see. Sergeant, so who are you funded with thus far this year? I'm with Apex, Bulenox, and Take Profit Trader. I was funded with them, but I lost the account. So right now, as we speak, just Apex and Bulenox. And I'm working on my funded futures. I haven't. I should have 2 in the next few days, as long as everything goes well. But the idea is to get funded with everybody and just keep them. So you get better most of the time taking losses. Kid Poker, I'm telling you, man, especially if you're on the ES, take a 5-point stop loss. If it's more than 5 points on ES, you're wrong. I mean, it's just that simple. Accept that loss and move on. That SMT there really is paying. Yeah, Vince, I mean, like, at this point, I'm happy with, like, 10K consistently. But I know that I can make more. I know that I can do better. I know that I can. And so this year I plan on tapping that potential and making it happen. So I know that I told you guys in my end of the year video that I was only going to target 100K this year, but I'm planning on hitting that 100K in the first few months here, probably the first 3 months, for maybe 4, and just killing it. That's the plan. So yeah, nice job, Kid Poker. That's the thing, just keep it, man. There's no reason you can't have it at the end of the year. You can. You still have a full-time job, Vince? Nice. Yes, Matt. Indeed, I do. Thank you. You're the man. I mean, this was my trade today, my funded trade. I entered right here, So this was my entry. I mean, you can see, I mean, we do pretty good at picking spots. Obviously, I only took 10 points, but I do pretty good at picking spots. Outlining the trades every day. We're 12 of the last 14. So out of the last 14 days, we've won 12 days on our funded trade. That might sound like that's not sustainable, but it is. I mean, I consistently am at that 70% mark. Pat's trading, yeah. Thank you, Black Beauty. Appreciate that. Yeah, Patrick is basically a bull flag, bear flag trader. I mean, like, it's nothing. It's like nothing. It's simple, right? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying like that's really about the only setup that I see. He likes to use the 2-minute. It's a very simple strategy, but it works, right? I mean, you're kind of getting a little bull flag here. Of course, this one's a little higher. And also, if we look at it like this, if you're looking at bull flag, bear flags, where's your entry on these levels? I mean, they're at the bottom of the range, right? So it's okay. This is fine. I don't think there's any one strategy that everybody has to trade. Is my strategy the best? No. It goes a lot along with the lines of what fits your personality as well. Like, just because a strategy works for someone else doesn't mean it will work for you. Because in all things trading, there is discretion. And no matter how I think or anyone else thinks, you are not necessarily going to think the same way. Talk about Patrick Whelan. You need 30 points, full port, 15 cons to pass this 150K. Let's go. Oh, not Patrick Whelan. Oh, Pats? No, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Who's Mac? I have no clue. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Doesn't mean he can't be a good trader. I just don't know who it is. And at this point, I've like, I know what I'm doing right now, so I don't really pay that much attention to what everybody else is doing unless I see something that makes sense, right? Like the initial balance play. I think the initial balance plays make a lot of sense. So like, I don't take them every time, but when it's logical, I'll take it. I don't think every initial balance test is the same, right? He's basically a second entry trader. Yeah. On ES. Oh, you can for sure pass the 150K in one shot, but difficult to do with the full port. But my mentality right now, Kid Poker, is I want to have these funded accounts the entire year. I want to have these accounts until they take them from me, until they say you got to go to a live account. That's what I want to do. I want to have them the entire year. That's my thought process. That might sound crazy, but that's my goal. I'm going to keep them until they say, "Hey man, you can't trade with us anymore." So we're currently at 22, 23, and 24 days on my PAs. So just over a month, I guess, of trading on those. Well, that's the thing, Kid Poker. Anybody can go on tilt. Anybody can. So anybody can go on tilt. But I'm telling you, if you just set that mentality of a 5-point stop, especially on ES, I promise you, if you go and look at your setups on the ES. If they go more than 5 points, you're wrong. I mean, fine. And even if it's 6, 7, 10, whatever it is that you do your back testing on, Kid Poker, and you see like, okay, when it gets more than 10 points outside off my entry, then normally it goes up 40 points, 30 points, 20 points. That gives you the confidence to know that you can just kill the trade there and look for another spot. And that's certainly better than risking the account. So He does basically 8 to 10 points in 10 tick. Woo, goodness. Yeah, me too, Buttface. I mean, I don't mind a YOLO. I mean, I'm the first one to tell you. I mean, hell, I YOLO myself. Yeah, I'm way more disciplined with mine too. You got to be, otherwise you can't keep them. Well, that's just like the Mancini information, you know, like that I post every day. I mean, you know, those levels do pay a lot. The only thing I'd say is like you don't really know which level, right? You're like, what level's going to hold? Well, unless he just tells you like, okay, this is a bull bear, or if you have an SMT or something like that. The failed breakdown of those levels, and plus, you know, he likes to trade. He holds overnight and stuff too, which we don't do. Yeah, I wish I could trade micros. I really wish I could. I could switch to Ninja and use my Replicanto, but yeah, and there's nothing that's going to beat screen time either. Do we have an SMT here? Let's see. Oh, we do. This is still kind of high. But we have an SMT here with the ES. We are delivering from a fair value gap. We swept liquidity on this first push down. This will be about a 20-point stop here. ES is reclaiming the 66 level. What time is it? We're 5 minutes outside the macro. That's not a very convincing candle there with a big wick on the top of it. You add your position. Nice. Yeah, you'd rather this candle kind of close full, and it's not. No trigger there. Do we close above? We are looking like we're going to. Oh, we do have equal highs up here too. I didn't even see that. At 450. There are equal highs at 450. 450.50. There's the close. ES at the 70. See if we can push through here. I am in this. Charge $199 for vital information? Yeah, I should. No. I would never do that. We will pull a Patrick on you right here though and slide this over already 10 points in profit. Targeting equal highs at the 450 up there. I might just take this. You don't know how you guys trade chop. Alpine lost his accounts today. Did he? That sucks. All right, if we create a new swing here and get back above it, then I'm going to go break even, which we just did. So all right, stop to break even. Again, equal highs at the 50, so that's my target. Make it look like it was going short and it flies. Yeah, it does that. 170, let's go. Nice job. Come on. A little double top there. Equal highs. They're just keeping it in this range. Yeah, there is FOMC tomorrow, Vince, I believe. ES pushing above the 70 here. Nasdaq kind of pulling back. That's just dirty. Oh, man. I might just take this. If that turns red, I'm going to get out. Trying to follow the rules on it here, but did leave equal highs here, I think. They're close. What up, Strong Gaming? Strong Hand Gaming. All right, I'm going to lock this in. Locking in 9. I want it to just go. Just kind of yanking around here too much. Right into the macro now. Should run those equal highs. Right back above these wicks, this area here. This thing should blast off. Come on. I think this thing's going to stop me out. This is going to be dirty. Goodness. I mean, is it crazy to move this back? Yeah, maybe it was. All right. Well, we tried. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should have taken profit. We're up 20 points at one point. Oh, goodness. You beat the price action on EQ from yesterday's sessions. Yeah, it was tough. That sucks right there. I mean, like, I don't know how it doesn't take out those equal highs. I mean, we pulled into the macro too and everything. I thought that it would run it. What can you do? Maybe take profit? Yeah, good suggestion. Good suggestion. Maybe take profit? Yeah, seems reasonable. Yeah, well, I'm up a lot on that account, and it was only, what, 6 points? So we're still up $2,142 on that account. I do think that it runs back through that level up there, but And there she goes. Getting back above the 9. Probably runs through there this time. Yes, pushing back above the 66 here. Little liquidity grab to the downside there, it looks like. Close your eyes. We're back in, and we're in with 2 minis this time. Get up there! Go, 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 go! I'm not making the same mistake this time. All right. There we go. Booyah! Booyaka! Oh. Now we're up $2,867. You was talking about me. I was on my strong hand. Oh. I was like, what is going on? What's Pawn talking about? Now, you can be in strong hand gaming. Nobody cares, Pawn. It's all the same. Yeah, I knew that was going to do that. Just annoying. Little liquidity grab. Nice little 30-second entry there on that pullback. Yes, I know you got 2 in here, but that's so small, I didn't even count it. So I entered here thinking that I would just scale 1 here, which I did. And then I was going to target this wick up here, but lock some in. We're in the macro too. Kind of a bit of an easy read there with the equal highs above. Bottom of the range. Was really kind of tempted to long here. I don't know if you saw me measure. I was thinking of longing here once this candle turned green, but the stop was 16 points, and I was like, So I waited. The temptation was there, but we didn't take it. How's everybody doing today? How's the old P&Ls looking today? Patrick is so funny. Green Moth, let's go. Just gave back a bit, but green $80. Hey, $80 is $80. We'll take her. I'm always good with a little, green day, no matter how small or big. Green is green. $500 Ninja Trader account is up $75. Nice job. Blown Tradeify, Trading Mints. Yeah, I blew one too. No trades for B. Collins. Nothing wrong with that. Personal stop one group, daily take profit on the other. Not looking good for me, but I'm going to make it back on another day. Nothing wrong with that. Why does it always seem like it wants to do like what you wanted it to do after, like one move later? Like, why could it not do this on this one here? On this inverse here? Yeah, I agree, Pawn. It's definitely looking that way. Might still get a bearish SMT here because ES is quite a ways off the highs. Or we may get a push, right? I think actually we probably push into the 506s. You can't do it because it's watching? Nah. It's not watching little old me. Oh. We lost 2 subscribers today, guys. So if you're watching and you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel. And the like button. We do appreciate it. So, yeah, we got that 506 up there too, Pawn. Looks like we might want to take. I have no idea, John G. Who knows? You have people that do. It happens all the time. They're like, this guy sucks. They probably saw me trading my eval account. Here's the thing, guys. It's hard for me to trade the evals. Like, I'm disciplined on my funded, but I'm not on the evals. Now, that being said, if I traded the evals like the fundeds, probably would be a lot better. But you got to have some sort of a release. You know, I do have a Go Gamble hat on, after all. We are looking to gamble a little bit. Just a little bit. Get them done or blow them. One or the other. Although, to be honest with you, on something like this, I mean, like, this is insanity. Long, short, long, short, long, short. I like, that's stupid. And I said when I got the account, I was like, I'm not going to do that. And I did it anyway. So it's okay on like a $20 account, but $75 account, yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing that. Probably should not do that. And I'm not going to be stupid on this My Funded Futures account today. I'm not going to be stupid on this one today. We're up $2,867. So I think I'm not going to take any more trades on that. Looks like a bat trying to yell, boo! Kinda. Yeah, I kind of wouldn't be surprised if we popped initial balance here and get a nice little boner candle. Let's see. The second go at it usually is a little bit better. You just passed an eval on Topstep. Do they reach out? Yes. You'll get an email later today. The Batman trade. You know, I didn't see it until he said that, though. Let me see here. Kind of like, that's kind of an M pattern. I don't know. I can't draw. Let's see if it pops. 506. 506. I don't have the milestone anymore, Rob. I blew it. I used to have those. I do like those very much, but I did blow those. Right now I'm working on the starter account that is just a regular starter that has no consistency rule in the eval, but it has a consistency rule in the funded. I think it's $80. You get 40% off if you're a new customer, 20% if you're an existing customer using the code MM. But I do like the milestone accounts a lot. It's not what I have right now. I actually might get some milestone accounts, though. Let me see. How much do they cost? Let me go back and see what they cost. I'm not even sure. I think I had the 25Ks. I don't know if they offer the 25Ks anymore. Milestone. They only have the 50, the 100, and the 150. Right? 445. Yeah, it's kind of expensive, huh? Yeah, if they had the 25K, I might still be interested in those. It's a little bit pricey for me. All right, this is not bad. The only problem is ES is below the initial balance. I hate it when one's above and the other is below. But this is traditionally what I would look for a bounce. But I would like to see ES above the initial balance, and it's just not. So I would not be shocked if this fails. Let's see. Even though we have liquidity above, I wouldn't be shocked to see it pull back into the 70. Kind of retest that 9. Let's see if it goes for 10 points here. 10 points would be right, y'all. Nine is moving up. Yeah, trading mints, nothing wrong with that. Appreciate you watching. See what I mean here? This could very easily fail. But it does look like it might work. All right, we'll see you then. And there's 10 points. So it worked. It did work for the base hit. I didn't take it. I don't know. I didn't love the way the ES looked with it there. Even though we do have the liquidity above, I did feel like it could just fail. So, no trade on that for me. No trade. Wow, is Tom still alive? If we get a retest here without running the 06, if ES gets above, I might look to take that. Never mind, Tom's not live. Up 750. Let's go, John. Nice job. I think this thing rips. $5.06 on deck here. Let's see. Well, I want to put this over there, but I don't have. The problem is I don't have the stuff up on this chart. I guess I could copy this. Oof, look at that double top. Pull back. Give me an entry. Give me an entry. Not going to do it. Leaves equal highs up there and it pulls back. This will be a good. Oh, wouldn't do it. That's all right. So that bounce off of the initial balance bounce, I mean, it just paid 26 points. Still ripping. It's all good. I mean, you miss some. You take some, you lose. You take some, you don't, right? You take some and you don't. ES just tapped the 082. Nasdaq made a new high. ES did not. Appreciate you, TJ. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm pretty close to calling it. In the lunchtimes, usually when I give away my profits, we might. I'm thinking what I'm going to do, guys. Well, I don't know if I could do it tonight. Maybe. I'm thinking about starting to do evening streams, like somewhere between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m., like pretty consistently. So if you guys are awake during that time or whatever, I do think that's something I'm considering doing. Seem to pick up a lot of new viewers during that time of day. So if you're just joining us, we are green 584 on this Bulenox funded account. We are green on our Apex accounts. We did hit payout on 2 of them. We're up about $188, $200-ish, whatever, you know, on those times 20. And then we blew 1 Take Profit Trader eval. And then we are up on a My Funded Futures eval, $2,867. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day there. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Pawn. I mean, I'm probably going to, well, you guys will probably see me there tonight at some point. So We'll probably just trade evals, most likely. I might pick one funded account to trade during that time. But if you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me, subscribe. If you want to help support the channel, use my coupon codes. I am going to go ahead and pick up some new codes with some new props, but we'll do that in the next few days. And I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next